welcome back to my channel. So it is time for another monthly favourites video, so we're just going to jump straight in. Actually, before I do, if the lighting is a little bit meh, it's because I've decided, normally I shut my curtain on this side of my bedroom and then I have like my light here. But today the sun is shining and it's a lovely day here, so I decided to leave my curtain open, otherwise it just feels like nighttime. And yeah, so it might be lighter on this side of the room and a bit darker here, so I'm sorry, forgive me if the lighting's off, but I just don't feel like sitting in the dark with the light on. But yeah, anyway, I've got a few products to get through, so let's start. So I'm going to start with a skincare favourite this month, and it's one that I mentioned in a haul video that I did recently, and it's the Dermalogica Daily Microfoliant. So I haven't been using it for the whole month, but I've been using it for a good couple of weeks now, and within the 2 weeks that I've been using it, I can honestly say that I've seen such a massive difference in my skin already. And one of you guys actually emailed me and was like, Ancha, I can tell like your skin is improving because of the new products that you've now bought. And I really feel like that too. I don't want to jinx it. You know when you're like, oh, my skin looks okay, and then yeah, you get this one mother of a spot that wants to turn up. I think my skin's been a lot better recently, so I think it's down to this and a couple of other products that I've been using. If you follow me on Snapchat, I sometimes like put all my skincare products up on my Snapchat. The details for that will be down below in the description box, so follow me on there. But I will also be doing a full skincare routine video once I'm really confident that all of the products that I'm using are actually doing what they're supposed to be doing and my skin really is improving, not just because of the weather or my diet. It is because of the product. So that is what I really want to test out first. But so far, so good. It's not a really harsh exfoliator. It's really nice and like soft, and yeah, sometimes it is nice to give your skin a good like rough scrub, but if you're going to do it more frequently, it's better to go in with something a bit more gentle. And this has got glycolic acid in it as well, I think. So yeah, it's just really good, and salicylic acid and stuff. So it's just good for brightening my skin where I've had like scarring and things like that, which are one of my main concerns. It's really just brightening up my skin and making it look, on the whole, a whole lot healthier and glowy, and that is what we want. Okay, next up is a foundation which I recently did a full review and demo of, but I am going to throw it in there in my favourites this month because I genuinely am loving it, and it's the EX1 Invisiwear Liquid Foundation. This is like £12.50, so drugstore price, and it is incredible. I'm not going to talk about it too much. I will leave the link for my review and my demo on this down below in the description box if you want to know a bit more about it. But all I'm going to say is that for £12.50, this foundation is amazing, and the colour of it is great for anyone that has got a yellow skin tone, a like yellow undertone. So yeah, if you're looking for something that's quite affordable and you can't find it in the drugstore and you've got like an olive undertone or anything like that, I would highly recommend checking this foundation out. My next favourite is an eyeshadow palette that I've really been enjoying using recently, and it's the Urban Decay Naked 2 Basics palette, and this is what it looks like. So you get 6 eyeshadows in there. They are all matte. In fact, the first one, Skimp, it's between like a matte and a satin, so it's got a little something to it, but nothing too shimmery or in your face. So yeah, you get, the rest of them are all matte, and they're quite like cool. They've got like quite a cool undertone to them, which I quite like. It's a little bit different, and I really like to just build up a few of these shades here, like these mid-tone to darker shades here, just in my crease, and then have like a really light bone-coloured eyeshadow all over my lid, and then just go in there with a wing liner, and I think it looks so classic. It goes with absolutely every single look, and you can pop any lipstick on with it too, and it's just gonna go. So I just think it's a really good palette to have. Also, the eyeshadows are so pigmented, you honestly need the tiniest bit on your brush and it just goes the longest way. And I think all Urban Decay eyeshadows are like that. So yeah, really, really good palette. And also the size is great. So if you're traveling and you just want one palette to go everywhere with you, then this is a good one to have. Okay, so I've got quite a few highlighters to include in this video. So I'll break it up with something else that I've been enjoying for a few months now, and it's my Tangle teaser. And I, as you can see, have got quite a lot of hair. It's quite thick and it's very, very knotty. Very, like, right now, look, this is as far as I can run my fingers down my hair. On this side, it's about here. So yeah, you can't run your fingers through my hair whatsoever. Like, it's just too tangly. And yeah, normally before it would take me about 20 minutes to half an hour to brush my hair. It was an actual chore and I'd have to set like time aside to do it before I wash my hair. So as you guys know, I don't actually brush my hair until I'm gonna wash it, which is at the most twice a week. I try and only do it once a week, but it's twice. So yeah, I just start from the bottom of my hair. I don't want to do it right now because my hair will go poof. But yeah, I just start at the bottom of my hair and work my way up to the roots. And honestly, it brushes my hair so quickly. It gets all of the tangles out. And it also, at the same time, more importantly, it doesn't pull my hair out and it doesn't tug at my head. So it's just a really, really good brush to have. If you haven't got one, then get one. You can get them from drugstores, which is great, and it's just a nice size as well. Normally with those big paddle brushes, it's just hard to take them around with you. God, wearing gloss is hard. But yeah, it's hard to take it around with you, but this is nice and tiny and it can just go in your handbag even. And I think they do like handbag size ones, so even smaller than this. So they're really, really good and of course affordable. So moving on to my favorite bit, it's highlighters, and I've got 2 drugstore ones and 1 high-end one. And the 2 drugstore ones that I have are the Sleek Makeup highlighting palettes. I know that in my last haul video, in my drugstore haul video, I only showed this one because this is the one that I had bought at that time. But then, like, literally a couple days after, I couldn't help myself and I went and picked up this one. And yeah, so I'll just show you both of them. This this darker palette, this is Precious Metals. This has got 3 cream highlighters in it. So 1, 2 and 3, these 3 are all cream highlighters, and then this goldy one here is a powder highlight. I absolutely love this cream highlighter right here. I also like a bit of this one too, but it's just got a bit more like glitter in it, whereas this one is just metallic. And also you can pop this over your powder, because I always set my makeup with powder first and then I do my highlight. So this doesn't like break up the powder that you've put on your face, which a lot of cream highlighters do, and you kind of have to do your cream before your powder, but then you want to set your face, so it all gets a bit weird and confusing, and the textures and consistencies of them just don't go well together. Whereas this, it's kind of like a cream to powder itself, so it goes well over powder makeup. So I like to pop this on, and then I like to go in there with this palette, which is called the Celeste palette. I'm not even gonna bother. But it's this gorgeous gold one. First of all, the packaging of both of them is incredible. And then second of all, yeah, the highlighting powders in this are just literally, I die. I can't believe that this is drugstore. It's incredible. But yeah, I like to go over it with this kind of peachy highlighter. Oh my god, wow. I recently did a video using this palette and that palette actually, and it was that bold, crazy, like festival inspired makeup look. It's not everyone's cup of tea. I just felt like doing something fun, and I just wanted my face to glow. Like, I wanted like my foundation to be glowy, my highlight to be glowy. I wanted everything to be visible, and this obviously came through and made all of that possible. I did go really heavy on it, but still, even not going heavy, this highlighter shows. There's no point of putting it on, personally. I find if you're not going to be able to see it, or even a hint of it, so a little bit of this really goes a long way, and it just it just stands out, and yeah, everyone can see you. So this highlight palette has got one cream product in it right here, and then these three are all powder highlighters. And yeah, I just think it's a really nice palette for summer, just because you can kind of mix and match them and kind of make your own highlight if you want. But yeah, just such good quality highlighters. Sleek makeup have come through, and yeah, I'm really, really impressed. And finally, for my last favorite, it's the Anastasia Beverly Hills Glow Kit in the shade That Glow. And I have been putting off getting this for the longest time, just because, I don't know, I always see so much hype around everything. Like, there's hype around everything that comes out on Instagram, and it's like, how much can you constantly be buying, and how much can you follow? Like, do you know what I mean? It, like, one thing is coming out and everyone's like, oh my god, this is coming out and it's amazing, but then the next day there's something else. It's like, what do you want me to do? So I like to really take my time with trying to buy things, and I want to make sure that whatever I'm going to spend my money on, it's going to be worth it. So yeah, that is why I came to the conclusion of purchasing this. So yeah, I got this off of Cult Beauty, and you would have seen that if you follow me on Snapchat. So yeah, I've been using this for a few weeks now, and you get 4 really, really large highlighters in there. There's a really nice like variation of shades of highlight in this palette also, and again, it's just nice to kind of mix and match and create a highlighter to suit you. And yeah, sometimes you may want to go a bit brighter, sometimes you may want to tone it down a little bit. It's entirely up to you, and you can do that with this palette. And also this really nice bronzy shade here, you can just add that into your bronzer. But yeah, I didn't purchase the other one of the glow kits just because I thought I'm not going to get much use out of those shades, and this is going to work better for my skin tone. And yeah, I just wanted to get something that I'm really going to use and I'm really going to love, and I do love it, which is why it is featured in this video. But I'm thinking of doing like a overall my favorite highlighters video, so, or like my top 5, so that's drugstore and high end. And if you'd like to see that, then comment down below and let me know. But otherwise, that's it for this video, guys. I really hope you've enjoyed it. I hope you like how I've done my setup today. I mean, it's not much different, but I've just kind of pushed back the camera and you can see a bit more of my room. And yeah, make sure you're following me on Snapchat, Instagram, Twitter, and also just make sure you have subscribed if you haven't already. And I shall see you all in my next video. Mwah. Bye!